All right, so for those that know me and have worked with me before, y'all know I'm an honest person. I don't sugarcoat. I don't lie to nobody. I tell it how it is. Put in the comment, y'all want me to start with the good or bad. It might be more bad than good, but I'm pretty sure everybody got that same experience. Like every photographer that deals with models has the same experience. Now, it's a different experience dealing with models and dealing with clients. But I'm not here to talk about clients. I'm here to talk about models. So let's start with the bad then. Some of the things to like avoid, some of the things to kind of help you out. And I cut it out because I didn't want no controversy, but this got to be said, y'all. Like, I know a lot of photographers, they think it in their mind, but they don't ever say it out loud. And I'm here to be the one to say it out loud. I'm going to be the one. So, bad experiences. I'm going to start with the main thing with dealing with models. One of the main things, and some people might get their feelings about this, but it is what it is because it's true. It's honest. I'm here to speak the truth. I'm not here to lie, sugarcoat nothing. I'm here to speak truth. The main thing dealing with models is being late. A lot of them, they don't never show up on time. I don't know why, but it's like they don't consider the photographer's time. And I'm gonna touch on that too, considering the photographer's time. But it's the first thing I want to talk about. Just they don't consider the time of the photographer. Like the photographer comes, put in the work, buy all this equipment. Like this equipment I'm using right now, just what I'm like I said, I'm recording my YouTube too. This equipment, what I'm using right now, just on not my phone, the camera that I use to take pictures, it's a total of about $5,000-$6,000. So photographers invest in themselves, especially full-time photographers. We invest in our craft. We invest in our business so we can give the best quality pictures. But if you're a model and you want to work with a photographer, a full-time photographer at that, you got to be considerate of the time, especially if they give you the time of the day. Because I'm gonna just keep it real. Full-time photographers don't have to work with models because they already doing it full-time. They got a clientele. So full-time models don't have to. When we choose to work with models, it's like we really want to work with them. Like it's something about them we really want to work with. Like it's something that we feel like they can bring something to our portfolio. So when you get an opportunity like that, you should really, be grateful and not waste the photographer's time. So that's one thing, like them being late. They always late. I'm not gonna say all of them. A lot of them. But I'm gonna touch on the ones that do be late later on. But right now, I just want to speak in general. That's one of the main things, one of the bad experiences that I have with working with models. And I've been doing this full time now for about 3 years now, going on 4 years, I guess. Since 2020, I'm doing it full time. And that's just what I've experienced. Now, this is my personal experience. It's not, like I said, I'm not here to bash nobody or nothing. If you shot with me and you was late, you know I'm talking about you. So you already know. Even the ones that I actually like, they be late. So I'm talking about you too. The ones I like to work with and put like that. Because I like everybody. I like everybody. I don't dislike nobody. But the ones I like to work with, I'm talking about you too. So the second thing is it's going back into the considering the time of the photographer. So if a photographer take out his time out of his schedule to shoot with you and take that time out to, hey, let's do the shoot this day, and you don't show up, you just don't show up, that's horrible. Because we could have been doing something else. It's a lot of stuff we could be doing as full-time photographers. I'm speaking on full-time photographers, not part-time photographers, not people that got cameras. and take pictures. I'm talking about full-time photographers. At one point in time, I wasn't a full-time photographer. So a lot of those things, I let slide because I'm just getting started, trying to build my portfolio. It is what it is. But at a point to where I became a full-time photographer and have a full-time clientele, that's when the considerations should come in. But that's another reason why I'm making this video. So that's why I'm also putting it on YouTube as well. So those models that's, people that's inquiring to be models and want to be models, you can have some kind of knowledge on the mindset of photographers when you reach out to them. So that's the second thing is when a photographer take out the time to actually want to shoot you, just show up. Like, do your best to make it. Do whatever you can to get to that shoot. Especially if you agreed on the day. It's different like if it's like last minute and you just can't do it, or you maybe can't do it and something come up. But if you planned it weeks ahead, days ahead, and you both agreed on that date and you just don't show up, that's not being considered a photographer. Because like I said, we could have been doing something else very important, like marketing. We could have spent that time marketing and doing something else. Find somebody else to shoot that actually want to shoot. So this is some of the bad things. What else? Another bad thing is you not being comfortable. Like me, I'm like I said, I'm speaking of my experience, not other photographers. I don't know what other photographers do, but me personally, if I work with a model, I want to make sure that model is comfortable. I don't have them doing nothing that they don't want to do. So if you come with an idea that you think I might like, and you just doing it because you think I might like it, and you're not comfortable with it, and you try to show up, you're not comfortable, that's bad, because it's going to show in the picture. And it's going to show in the experience. So when you come and you do the shoot, the photographer is going to feel uncomfortable because you feeling uncomfortable. You acting all shy and all that. So if it's something that you're not comfortable with, don't do it. Like, no matter if you think the photographer want that look or not, like, we'll let you know what we want. Like, me personally, I will let you know what I want. A lot of times when I work with other models, I let them choose what they want to do. Like, I don't always pick. Like, we can maybe collab, and decide on something, but I mainly let them pick first. Whatever outfit they want to wear, all that. So if you pick something that you're not comfortable in, and you can show up to the shoot and you being all weird and uncomfortable, that makes the photographer be uncomfortable as well. So make sure you're doing something that you are comfortable with. And that's just one of my bad experiences with models. They'll come and not be comfortable with the outfit that they chose. Not comfortable with the outfit that they chose, and now I feel weird, and it kind of make me not want to work with them, because it's like, am I the one make you feel weird? Am I the one make you feel uncomfortable? Like, what is it? So yeah, that's just one of the bad experiences. Second, another bad experience is models not coming ready. They not prepared. Like, in advance what you're gonna do, and you show up not prepared. That goes back into being considerate of the photographer's time. You show up unprepared, like, you wasting my time. Like, cause I don't like to have like 4-hour shoots. I like my shoots to be between 30 minutes to an hour at the most. Mainly 30 minutes. Cause if we doing one look, and it shouldn't take an hour to do one look. I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing. I need you to come know what you're doing. Of course I can guide you, but at least come prepared. And that way nobody's time is wasted. Cause you got stuff to do too. You got a life, just like I got a life. Things we gotta do. So come prepared. I'm just touching on my experiences. That's it. My personal experiences. So now I want to touch on this before I get to the good stuff. I want to touch on this. When you want to work with a will have a photographer respect you. This is what photographers respect. Everything I just named is the bad thing. If you don't do those things, the photographer will respect you. But another thing that a photographer will respect, a full-time photographer, because I'm not speaking on just people with cameras or people that do it on the side as a side hustle. People that do this all the time, this is their main and only income is photography. So I'm speaking on the experience of that, because that's me. This is my only income. So any money I make, it comes from photography. And when I spend money, it's coming from the work that I've done as a photographer. So I don't like to waste time, because it wastes money. So if you are the type that's willing to invest in a shoot or even pay a photographer, he will respect you even more. Like, out of all the experiences that I had with models, the ones that I respected the most and had the best experience with were the ones that started off as a client, meaning they paid for a shoot, and then I liked them. You know, I liked that they vibe, I liked that they look, you know, and all that, and I asked them to come model for me. Those are the best ones. Now, it's some out there that I had worked with that didn't pay me that I liked. I like their vibe. They were respectful. Some of them were late, but everything else, it fell right in line. They came prepared. Even though they was late, they still came prepared. They wasn't uncomfortable with the outfit they chose. You know, even if they was uncomfortable, it didn't show. So it made me feel comfortable. That's what makes photographers respect you. But if you are the type that don't want to pay photographers, don't want to respect the photographers for them to respect you, there are plenty of other photographers out there. It's plenty of them. It's a lot of people out there they trying to get their portfolio up. Go shoot with them. I would advise you to go shoot with them, because that way you can work on your portfolio as they work on theirs. They won't charge you anything, free of charge, because they working on themselves like you work on yourself. But if you're going to work if you're trying to work with a professional photographer that does it full time, you can at least be willing to pay. At least be willing to. And guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all this secret. If you showed up and did good, and I liked the way you work, I would have told you, don't worry about that $75. Come join the team. Like, that's the way I am. Like, I'm not in this just for the money. Like, some people may think that I'm in it just for the money. I'm not in it just for the money. Of course, I gotta pay my bills, because this is my only income. Like, you don't go to work for free. No job that you got, you have never showed up with a mindset of, I'm not here to make money. I'm here just to work. No, especially if you got bills. If you got bills, you want to work to get paid. So, of course, I want to get paid, but I'm not in it just to get paid. I actually like taking pictures. I like being a photographer. And if you showed me that you were willing to pay, book the photo shoot, showed up, showed me that you were willing to pay, and you came and killed the photo shoot, I'm talking about, I ain't had to give you that much guidance. You came in prepared, on time, all that. Came in with respect. Came by yourself, because some people like to bring a whole entourage with them. That's another thing I don't like. And even with clients though. So if you watching, you want to be a client, please read my policy. Y'all read my policy, please. In my policy, it says you are only allowed to bring one person with you. Don't bring your whole family. Please don't. Because I'm going to start enforcing that soon. And, I'm going to start charging you extra for your entourage. So, but yeah, if you are a model, you show up with respect, on time, prepared, ready, you comfortable, I probably just say, you know what, don't worry about that. Because when you book the test shoot, you don't have to pay nothing up front. All you gotta do is just pick your date, pick your time, show up, and you will pay after the shoot. But if you come, show up, do your thing, impress me, show me that you are the one that I need on my team, I'll just be like, don't worry about the cost. These some dope shots. I can use these for my portfolio. Even though it is a test shoot, I'd be like, don't worry about it. Cool. Good. So yeah, that tip, if you are willing or you want to be a model, that's a good tip. If you're trying to work with professional full-time photographers, just have respect for them and their time. That's the main thing. My experience with models, the good side, is I have models currently that they willing to do whatever for the shoot. If we gotta travel, they be like, hey, my car not, able to travel that far, but if we use your vehicle, I'll put the gas in the car. Fine. I like stuff like that. That's respectful. It means that person respects the photographer enough to say, look, you are already doing this shoot for free. You already bought all this equipment. You great at what you do. I can at least put gas in your vehicle for us to go do this shoot and get great content. Like, if you go look at my YouTube, the last video, well, not the last one, but the next to the last one, I did a beach shoot. The models paid for the trip. We drove my car, but they paid for the trip to the beach. That's type of stuff I like. And then they were prepared. They came with all their stuff. They had everything they wanted to use. The shoot went great. It lasted a long time. Inside the joke. But it went great. The whole experience was great. But when you show up on time, you ready, and you confident, that's a good experience. Because I know we finna get some dope shots. And then if you trust the photographer, let the photographer do her, whoever your photographer is. That makes the photographer feel a lot better. Like, I had a day, I had 4 clients in one day, and all 4 clients, all of them said the same thing. You do you. I'm just here. Whatever you want to do, let's do it. And that made my day. That was the best day I had in a long time. Because they didn't complain about nothing. They let me do my thing and come out with some good pictures. I wish I could share them with y'all, but they haven't even posted them yet. It was like last week. But that was a good experience. And that's the type of good experience I had with models as well. When they show up and just let me do them. Like, one just left. She actually a model that the models for me, she paid for a birthday shoot. She just left. Paid for a birthday shoot. And guess what? She got a discount because she one of my models. I don't. If you a model and you're a model for me, and you are consistent, respectful every time you come, I don't get no bad vibes from you. I'm gonna show love. All my models get discounts on their birthday shoots. All of them. And it's a big discount, not a small discount. It's a big discount. But she came. She let me do her. Let me do me. Hey, this my outfit. I really don't got no ideas. Just do whatever you want to do. So we got some dope stuff. Wish I could share those with y'all too, but I can't. You'll see them when they drop. But yeah, just those are my good experiences. Like, I can really go on and on about good experience. I can give personal experiences with each model I work with. I hope that was insightful, educational to those that want to be models, and to those that's becoming a photographer. I hope this was educational, so you can learn from my bad experiences and to know what not to look for. So if you're watching this video and it was insightful, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment button, and share this video with somebody that wants to be a model or wants to be a photographer, because it kind of go for both. So with that, I'm out, y'all. Peace out.